How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Coming at you on Friday as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second here. Your free pick winner today, after we've come off 3 straight free pick winners, we gave you Houston, which was the Rockets, plus the points, and they were outright winner yesterday over the Bucks. Great call there on the free pick. On Thursday, we gave you Houston. On Wednesday, we gave you the Wizards. On Tuesday, we gave you Portland. So 3-0, 134, 107, 286, 216, 1367, 1018 long-term run. Hopefully, we'll get you another free pick winner today. Today, we're going to talk to you about the Spurs and the Celtics. We're also going to give you a lean on Washington and Cleveland today, and the Hawks and the Sixers in just a second. In our small little world, in our little video that we do, we are very small in the world. We're just a little nugget in the world, and we just try to do the best that we can for you each and every day. But just want to celebrate my Alabama Crimson Tide. Really excited for Mac Jones. I think he'll be a great quarterback for New England. Obviously, the relationship between Bill Belichick and Nick Saban continues, right? Dante Hightower was another draft pick. And the list goes on, the amount of Patriot players that have come through Alabama. So excited for Najee Harris, who got drafted as well, and Devontae and Waddle, all the boys from Alabama, excited for them. I think it's a decent draft for the Jacksonville Jaguars too, right? I mean, you get Etienne and you get Trevor Lawrence. You get your backfield completely squared away. You get a couple of Clemson Tigers. You know they're going to work hard because they came from the Dabo Sweeney system, who came from the Nick Saban system. But, excited to get you this free play winner today. What do I need to tell you here? We're on a 17-3 hockey run. We missed our top play in hockey yesterday. We were able to win in the NBA with a 4-unit on the Warriors and Timberwolves over the total. We have another 4-unit NBA today, which I think we're going to do well. We won in Korean baseball again. We're on a 10-3 run in Korean baseball for a nice winning season so far. Hopefully we'll win in baseball today. We dropped the Braves yesterday, but 4 straight winning years in baseball. Excited about trying to make it back-to-back winners in the NBA. Excited about Korean baseball winning season. Hockey still plus 10,000 on the year in hockey, close to it at least. And soccer, Manchester yesterday just wins in a rout over Roma 6-2. We are on a nice soccer run, and I think we're going to have a really strong soccer push. So there you go. All right, let's get to your free play today. Your free play today is let's take the San Antonio Spurs plus the points here. And, I think this is a game that San Antonio can win outright. So I don't think the money line is a bad option either. But if you want to give me 4.5 points or whatever, I'll be happy to take it here. And you can find plus 4.5 pretty much across the board. But I don't think the points are going to be needed. I think the Spurs are going to probably roll in and win outright. So the Spurs beat this team by 4 points on a total of 224.5 back on January 24th, and the final was 110-106. The Spurs have the Sixers on deck, but that is at home, and the Sixers game is at home, and they're finishing up this road trip. I love the fact that they come off a 5-point loss to Miami, and they had won 5 of 6 going into that game, and they had a huge win over Phoenix on the road as well as part of this road trip. Boston did beat Charlotte at home recently, but lost 3 straight before that. The Spurs actually had a nice 7-point lead in their game against Miami, but then Miami went on a 15-0 run and ended up beating them. So there's no Derek White in this game, of course, because he hurt himself. But they still got a triple-double from Walker, and of course they still have DeRozan and Gay and all those guards that are continuing to play well. The Spurs are off of a loss. They're fighting for a playoff spot, the last playoff spot that is too. They have the better defense overall than the Celtics do. And, they gave up a 15-0 run to the Miami Heat to lose that game, which is the only reason why they lost. I think they tighten up here off of that loss. And even though the Celtics have revenge, I think the sense of urgency is more for the Spurs in that last playoff spot. I like the Spurs plus the 4.5 for your 4th straight free pick winner. As far as Washington and Cleveland are concerned, I like the over there. I told you Washington is coming, and they did. They won 9 out of the last 10. It just goes to show you that Russell Westbrook is indeed a phenomenal player, and yet that he doesn't hurt teams. He, in fact, helps them. That tandem between Westbrook and Beal has really proved to be beneficial, because it looks like they're headed to the playoffs. Of course, they're the 9th and 10th team. I mean, the new rules help them, obviously. But, they just still won 9 out of the last 10 games, which is still super impressive. It was the longest winning streak they had in Washington since 2001, I think, winning 8 in a row. They were a free pick recently over the Lakers as well. Just 5 days ago, they beat Cleveland 119-110. So what happens here? That was on a total of 225.5. Cleveland has lost 4 in a row and has lost 7 of 8, including a 5-point loss to Orlando. a 12-point loss to Toronto, and a 9-point loss to Washington. But the question here begs is, why is this line so low? Why is it 6.5? You immediately want to take Washington, right, coming off of a loss and fighting for that playoff spot, and given the fact they've been red hot as well coming in. They're on an absolute tear right now, but Washington does have Dallas on deck. I get that. But I also think Cleveland can be an active dog. Whenever they're an active dog, when the line is low, like +2 against Chicago, recently they dropped 121 points. So I like the over between this game, between Washington coming off of a loss. Typically they play better to the offense off of a loss. Then you have a Cleveland team who's going to be an active dog today with a little bit of revenge. Good public fade, great public fade, 75% on Washington. Like the over there. Finally, the Hawks and the Sixers. I like the over there as well. Once again, it's a big line here. The Sixers just crushed Atlanta and beat them 83-127, and Atlanta also lost 86-100 to Detroit before that. But in Atlanta's defense, they had beaten Milwaukee and Miami prior to that, and they have no one playing right now. Everybody is hurt. Philly, of course, got revenge from Atlanta because Atlanta had beaten them previously. These two losses that Atlanta just had were the worst two losses back-to-back games all year long. Also, the 7th worst loss in franchise history, their loss to Philadelphia. It's interesting, right? The total of 213 and 223.5, which were the two totals for these two teams the last two times they've met, have gone under the total. But I think this one goes over. I think Atlanta's upset with that 86 and 83-point output. I think they're going to put at least 100 today. I think Philadelphia will continue to play well, but they'll be pushed by Atlanta. And the motivation for Atlanta is there because Trae Young got ejected or got a technical foul when he was on the bench in the Philly game. So the heart of Atlanta is still there, and they felt like they weren't motivated and their effort lacked in their last game. And I think these young guys will have put forth at least a decent effort to send this game over this time around. So that's your free play. Today's on the San Antonio Spurs plus the point. Lean on Washington, Cleveland over, and the Hawks and Sixers over as well. Hope you enjoyed the content. It has been a pleasure as always to be with you and to give you free picks and give our content for the day. If you want our best selections, they're over at Doc Sports. You can always take advantage of free $60 premium picks on the link below as well. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment and like and subscribe.